So my history with like dates for school dances is that it was non-existent. Like I'd never had one. I never had to worry about another person, never had to worry about matching outfits. It was always so great. But then my junior year of high school is when you could go to prom. And my town has these traditions that they've been doing since like my parents went to school there. One of them was like a walk-in where they had a red carpet outside of the front of the school, and then there would be like fancy cars that drove up. You and your date would get out, and then they announce you and who you're escorted by, so like you kind of need a date to do this. My junior year of high school, there was this boy named Mason, and he was texting me for the past 2 or 3 months before this dance. So I thought he could be a potential date to this dance. The date was getting closer, and he asked me finally, and I was like, oh yeah, this is great. Like, we're pretty comfortable around each other, I think. So like we start planning, and we like got the car we were gonna drive, we got like the tie and the color of suit he was gonna wear. I picked out my dress, and like we had pictures planned with our friends and like all this stuff. And so then about 5 days before the dance, he texted me this huge thing and said that his uncle died and he was going to have to carry the casket in the ceremony. So he wasn't able to go to the dance with me. And so I panicked and I didn't know what to do. And then I stopped for a second and I was like thinking about what he said and how he said it. And there's no way that this could follow up. I started going full FBI on this, and I started trying to find like obituaries. I was doing math. Like, he told me that his uncle died 14 days before the funeral. The body's gotta be pretty rough by the time of the funeral. And I was like, okay, maybe he was cremated. But then he said, I have to carry the casket. So that's why I can't come, because I'm in the ceremony to carry the casket. So the body's in the casket. After show tunes practice, I texted him a paragraph, and I was just like, your uncle didn't die. And then he told me to go somewhere. So then I was in a panic because I got back around to the fact that I didn't have a date. Then I told my friend who lives in Illinois about the situation, and she was like, do you want me to go with you? After a lot of convincing of parents, she finally came to Ohio from Illinois, and then she went to the dance with me. That was like the most fun I've ever had at a dance. I don't know if his uncle died. I want to say he did, but I guess I'll leave that up to you. I guess I'll never know.